Hello, welcome to the third tutorial of the SOLIDWORks. So, in the last tutorial, we discussed about the script boss of base command, and we were completed through that command. And now we're going to move on to the fourth command, which is the Lofted boss of base command. So, let us discuss the basics. We're gonna make a sketch, and we can show you how does it work. We're gonna select a top plane, and we're gonna sketch shape a profile, and we have drawn a rectangle, as you can see. Now we're gonna use another sketch, which would be at some distance from it, so that we can make our lofted command usable. If I make another plane which is gonna be at some distance from here, so let's say 50. Okay, and we are through it. We're gonna sketch on it a circle. Yes, we're gonna sketch a circle. Okay, and I'm gonna show you how it works. We simply use the Lofted command here. We're gonna use the two profiles which we have made, and you can see it combines the two sketches, and it utilizes those two sketches and make a shape out of it. It generates a profile which attaches all attaches those two sketches at various points. As you can see, it's using all the four sides of the rectangle, and it's using the circumference of the circle, and it's making a sketch apart from it, a 3D part from those sketches. We can also use the guide curves here. Let me show you how the guide curves work here. I'm gonna make guide curve. I'm gonna select the front plane, and I'm gonna go to the sketch, and I'm gonna make a yes. I'm gonna make a profile here. Okay, okay, and we're done. I'm gonna concentrate them both. Okay, here's them. Okay, and we are done through it, and we're gonna use the Lofted command here. Now we are using true, and now I'm gonna use the guide curve, and it uses that curve and generates the profile according to the guide curve. You can see, and it's still using those two sketches, the circle and the rectangle, and it's making another shape out of it. Okay, as you can see, the guide curve is symmetrical. Our shape wasn't our two sketches weren't at the same axis, therefore uh, they were at some distance from each other. Therefore, the sketch hasn't been symmetric. But when we are using the guide curves, it generally gives the symmetric shape around. Okay, and we're gonna take it, and sketch is complete. And if we're gonna give some shell shape, if we're gonna use some shell in it, we will use the shell command. Let's check it out, and we have selected, and we're gonna give it some 2 mm thickness. Okay, and is greater than minimum radius. Okay, so we're gonna give it 0.2 mm thickness, and you can see it had made a shell out of it, and it's closed from the other end, but it's a shell inside the shape. It's not it's a 3D, but it's not a solid 3D, it's a shell 3D now. Okay, and now we're gonna discuss the one last thing. Which is gonna be, we're gonna make another shape out of it. Okay, and we're gonna make another plane, and I'm gonna make another plane, and we're gonna translate it like 90 or 45 millimeters from it. Okay, and we're gonna draw a sketch on it. Let's see how does it work. Okay, okay, our sketches are complete. Now we are gonna use the Lofted command. We're gonna use it. Okay, and no matter how much no matter how many sketches you made and you make them loft around to each other, it doesn't matter. You can make multiple sketches, and you can just use the lofted command, and it will somehow attach all those sketches, and it's going to give you a new shape. And if you use the guide curve command, you're going to make some very complex and very attractive shapes out of it. And we use the uh, if you use a guide curve, it's not working because it's not on the complete about all the three sketches, it's only around the first two sketches. If we are gonna use the guide curve, we're gonna use the next guide global. We're gonna make a new guide curve, and we're gonna utilize it among all three. Okay, and let's check it out. Okay, what about it? I'm pretty sure we're gonna use the guide curve. We'll discuss that later. And as you can see, we have utilized the guide curve in the previous section. Therefore, it's relatively easy. Uh, if we want to use the guide curve, we need to link all the three sketches through that curve. Otherwise, we won't be able to make a lofted. We won't be able to use the lofted command along with the guide. Guide. Thank you. That was all from my side. Allah Hafiz.